Hello and welcome to day one of Road to 2000 ELO. I don't know how this video is going to be set up, or these videos in the future are going to be set up, but right now I'm going to go over some games of mine that I played today. So let's go over them. Today I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rapid games. Alright. I won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, sorry, 6. And I lost 5. So we pressed ELO of about 8. We positive 8 ELO, which is good. Let's be looking at some of our wins here. So let's try to find a good win. Alright, this game right here, this was our first game of the day. It wasn't bad. Let's start the review. So, I played E4 here, and then we went into a Ruy Lopez. I usually play Ruy Lopez with white, but I can mix it up. I sometimes play the Italian. He plays D6. I play Knight C3. Just some basic developing moves. My idea here is I crack through the center. If he took with the pawn, I take here, take there, and then I'd have a pawn advantage. But ideally, I would want to trade queens before that, because I don't want to ruin my castling rights. It goes like this. Instead of taking with the pawn, he makes the right choice to take with the knight, I think. But pawn takes back is the best move. So there's a little stuff there. And then I thought I was going to do something like this. Position steady pull here. But I thought it looked better for me. So he takes with the knight. I take his bishop. He takes back with knight, and I castle. So here I think I have just a genuinely better, completely better position. Let's see what I play. I choose to develop my bishop to f4 because if I develop my bishop to g5, the bishop's already like relieving the pin, so it doesn't really matter. Top engine move, apparently, is knight h4. I guess the idea is to have an outpost on f5, but it can get kicked by a pawn, so I don't know why that's a good move. We continue the game. I play a basic developing move, queen, trying to create a bastion along the e-file. Here is where we mess up quite a bit. So this move, it opens up his king side. I saw this, which was interesting. I play bishop here. I play bishop here because I don't want to lose the bishop line. And here blocks my bastion. But bishop e3 is best for some reason. And I think it's because it wins a pawn in the future. But I go here. He threatens it with the knight, and I'm like, I don't want him to double my pawns. But I ended up thinking that it was okay because I'll just take back with that, the f-pawn, and the position should be not bad. So I play rook d1, just developing. He takes with knight, and then I take with the f-pawn. Now apparently, here, h takes is better, but I honestly couldn't tell you why h is better. Sorry, I'm spoiling the game here, but I couldn't tell you why h6 is better, but I just don't like the open file, but I guess since his pawn's there, it doesn't really matter. I take with the f-pawn. He plays a basic bishop developing move. I play here. My thought was if he takes, I take, and it's not that bad. It's not looking that bad, and I have this monster diagonal. He plays his knight in the center of the board, I think for a second here, and I'm like, okay, I don't want his knight there, so I take it, which is very interesting why it's bad. Here it says that knight d5 is completely better, which just gathers at the center and puts your knight on a beautiful square, which is, I get why that's a better move. I take here, though. He takes with his bishop. I push my pawn, try to undouble my pawn structure, kind of open up his king side. He pushes. I don't get why this is bad, but I think it's bad because after e takes, rook takes. Let's see, actually, e takes, rook takes, and then queen d3, threatening the rook is winning. So I take there, which is, I mean, miss, but it's alright, it happens. He takes back at the pawn. I play this rook move because I'm thinking, like, I mean, I don't really just want to give him the open file if he takes the pawn. But I really am not. I don't know if I was going to trade there. So I'm not sure what that move does. He pushes, which is interesting. I undouble my pawns, and he takes with the bishop. I move back, just moving out of it, because I don't like this, and after like something like that, it looks not that good. So apparently queen h4 is way better. Makes sense, going along the h file that's open. I should have done that. He plays this move. I don't know why this is bad, but I guess after g3 targeting the bishop. Oh yes, g3 completely kicks the bishop and stuff like that. Oh, I play it. I also play it, which is funny. He moves his queen out of the way, which was the correct call. And after takes, blocks with the queen. I just trade queens here because I know I'm winning. You go for a sort of endgame. I take the pawn. I don't know why it's a mistake. I guess because he can just go in. And then here, this is a really bad move because what I saw here is after check, there's no, the king is squeezed to death. There's nowhere for him to go, and after takes, blocks here, and takes here, it's mate. So, that was the first game of the day, which is, it wasn't bad. Let's find another game that I thought was pretty good. Here, I'm trying to get better, trying to review my mistakes. I remember I played this kid from Albania, which was an interesting game. Where else? Oh yes, I feel like there was a fantastic one I had here. Why? Okay, let me find it. I think it was this one. This one I had a brilliant sacrifice, I think. I thought it was really good. So, we play again. He plays this Karo Khan. I keep forgetting to play. In the Karo Khan, I've been wanting to play this. So instead of here, yeah. So this is called the Anti-Karo Khan, and I've been meaning to play it, but I just don't. Basic developing moves. I don't like openings like this. I can never find a way to crack through the pawn structure, and I find it very annoying. So I play basic moves, trying to develop, do everything right. I realize I probably mess up here a lot. So I take it. Obviously he takes. I don't know what to do, right? So I just lost a pawn for a bishop, a pawn and a knight and a pawn for just a bishop, and this umbrella pawn, I think it's called. It's extremely annoying because he can just easily defend it. He defends it with his queen. I'm opening up my queen, trying to take it. He plays that move. Here, my idea is just to try to crack through the center. In these pawn structures, I don't like my positions at all. Here it says I'm winning by quite a bit. So once he goes here, I go here, just trying to reattack the pawn. He pushes the pawn. I go here. This move doesn't look good right now. My idea is to go there, just get the rook out, get it off the back rank. He plays this move. I play this, threatening his queen, and now I see this. So I see after takes, check, and say a move like this. So let's go through this. I saw ahead. After takes, check. If goes here, I'm gonna push this. With the idea to play knight d4. Okay, and if he's here, it threatens a fork, massive, right? And if the king is here, it threatens yet another massive fork. I think it's with checkmate. So I play this move. It's a bit dangerous, but it's all right. I take, check. He goes there. I play this pawn move, of course, because I just want to put my knight there. I do put my knight there, and here, instead of playing this move, his knight is here. It's also threatening my rook. I decide to move it along the file, and this can be a revealed check very easily here. The reason you want to put it here is this is also after like he can't move. Essentially, he has to block. There's a lot here. So he plays a crappy move. I do play this. He blocks it. I take with the rook because it's still in check and the pawn is pinned. So if he takes here, I calculated that this is, it's much better. And you can just take the knight back anyway, and the rook is also hanging anyway. He takes, I take here first. Obviously, I have to remove the pawn before I can do something like this. He goes here, which is very not good. I do play bishop takes. This is check, and it just cuts him off more. So now he only has 2 squares to go to. Instead of if I took with my queen, the squares that he'd have to go to, it doesn't squeeze the same. It's 3. So I just make the box smaller. He plays a crappy king move, and then I find mate in 1, obviously. Here is very simple. Queen cuts off that. This is cut off. This is cut off by the knight. This is cut off by the bishop, and this is cut off by the queen, completely decimating the king. And I thought this was a very good sacrifice. I don't have a game review for this, so I don't know if it's brilliant, but that's a summary of probably my best 2 games today. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace.